Hello people, my name is Erevan and this is my first Let's Play. So for this first Let's Play I decided to do Summon Night Swordcraft story because it's a game that honestly deserves more love. It's a really fun game. It's a game I discovered a few years back and I wanted to share with you just how amazing this game is. So let's get to it. First of all, you gotta choose if you're a guy or a girl. If you couldn't tell, I'm a guy, so let's go with that. And this is a cool looking city, by the way. We'll have the chance to explore it more later, but May. Cup. Makeup? With whom? Are you listening to me? Wake up! Oh, it's just Mom. If I said that to my mom trying to wake me up, I swear I think she would just slap me in the face. I've tried to get you out of the bed 7 times this morning. Are you going for a new world record? A new record, sorry. Well, I guess if I go for a Guinness record, this might be... yeah, let's go for a world record. The opening ceremony is today, remember? Now get down here! That's today? I have to get ready in a couple of hours. You mean in a couple of seconds? What's that? Ah! Mom, what's going on? By the way, are you okay, Mom? By the way, I'm sorry for the manly the mom did, but that's all I can do. Mom, what happened? Hello? What are you talking about? Huh? It wasn't you that screamed? Of course it was. I just wanted to make sure you were awake. If there's any mother or maybe new mother-to-be watching this, don't do that. That is so bitchy to do. Don't do that. I thought it would hurt. Or worse, exactly my point. Whoa! Ouch. Well, that's an interesting way to come downstairs, isn't it? I think my nose is broken. That looked like it hurt. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay, just a little embarrassed, that's all. How could you forget where the stairs are in your own house? Are you trying to make me worry about you? Because it's working. Of course I didn't forget. I'm fine. I'm not so sure. Do you know where you are? What's your name? You're kidding, right? No, I'm not kidding. I'm making sure you're alright. Now tell me your name. Okay, I'll tell you. So, I'm going to enter my real name in the game. It's Yannick. It's a French name because if you couldn't guess yet, English is not my primary language. So let's go with that. My name is Yannick. Are you happy now? Next question. What is your job? Why is Mom asking me such silly questions? That fall must have looked worse than it felt. I work for Craft Night, of course. And what do you do for this Craft Night? I'm his apprentice. And what does this Craft Knight do? He forges different types of metal. He's teaching me to forge weapons. Satisfied yet? No, not yet. What's my name? Oh, that's easy. Amaris. So dramatic. What? That's not my name. Stop fooling around. I'm just kidding. You're fine. Of course I am. It sounded like an earthquake when you fell down the stairs. I thought the house was about to collapse. Yeah, there have been a lot of those lately. I wonder why. Anyway, don't you remember what's happening today? Of course I do! Today is the opening ceremony of the tournament that determines the new Craft Lord. The Craft Lord becomes a Knight of Western, the legendary city of swords, and is given the honored task of guarding Parista, the sacred spirit of the Holy Sword. I never thought I would be chosen to participate in the tournament. It almost feels like a dream. But now that I've been picked, I'm going to win the tournament just like Dad. But I'll never win if I don't leave right now. Hold on. Here, take this with you. What's this? A good luck charm? It looks kind of old. That is your father's lucky charm. I made it to protect him. You did? He took it with him wherever he went until one day, 3 years ago. Perhaps he left it here on purpose. Mom? Your training is about to become much more difficult, and you have many arduous battles ahead of you. This charm will help you. Your father was never injured when he carried it with him. Thanks, Mom. So we got the father's charm. And like Amaris is saying, we should get going. But before we do, we need a specific item from the dresser right here. We need the entrance ticket. And to travel in this town full of water, you need your water scooter. And now, one of the Okay, you gotta go to the central tower. Okay, I got it. What's cool about this game is you can freely roam into the water, and that's how you navigate inside this city. That's a really cool feature, I think, and I kinda love to do it, but let's not dawdle any longer and let's get down to business. This is the Silver Guild right here. Silver Guild is where the main character and some other important character of the story works. So remember this place because you're going to go there quite often. And here is the central tower. A freaking huge tower. I'm starting to get nervous. Yannick, what are you doing? Why are you standing there? You're gonna be late. Oh, it's you, Master. Good morning. You're cutting it a little close, aren't you? I'm sorry, Master. I'll hurry up. Your father was a slowpoke too. Oh, was he? Indeed, never made it anywhere on time. Slower than a turtle crawling uphill he was. Well, that's freaking slow, alright. But why are you listening to me jabber when you should be running to the ceremony? You're right, Master, I'm on my way. Hey, well, I'm heading back to the Silver Guild. Come and find me after the opening ceremony. And you better win the tournament, cause I don't work with second-hand apprentice. Second class, whatever. Second class apprentices? Master Braun isn't exactly filling me with confidence. Anyway, I'll head to the Silver Guild right after the ceremony. Yeah, something I just explained. So, by the way, if you see this, this is a save point. But I'm not going to save my game inside the recordings, just for the sheer fact that the recording already well, it didn't work properly the first time, so I'm not taking any chances. If the game bugs or the recording fails, I will be able to redo that part again. For now it doesn't really matter, but later on when I'll have 8 hours or 10 hours done, I don't want to redo all that, so that's why. Entrance ticket, please. You're Yannick, yes? The opening ceremony is taking place in this hall. Please enter. There are a lot of people here. Now you just gotta talk to everyone around you. Hey you, who's a guardian beast? I haven't got one yet. Everyone in the tournament will use a weapon that was made with the help of a guardian beast. You'll never survive if you don't have a guardian beast of your own. What? What do you want? Darn, we can't go to the 3rd level yet. The central tower is the castle of the Craft Lords. Welcome to the opening ceremony of the Craft Lord Tournament. Well, this is it. I'm getting nervous. Bluebird, the Craft Lord of Amber. Urexa, the Craft Lord of Jade. And Sakuro, the Craft Lord of Sapphire. These 3 masters have deigned to address you, and you would be wise to heed their words. Welcome, apprentices. Welcome, children of the Craft Knights, to defend the City of Swords. Today begins the tournament in which the skills you have learned will be tested. It was 3 years ago that we lost Shintetsu, our strongest and most respected Craft Lord. Dad. It's been 3 years since last time I saw him. I've got to snap out of it and pay attention. And Shintetsu's loss was followed by the disappearance of Tyram, the Craft Lord of Crystal. We need to find a replacement for these men to join the other Craft Lords of Western. As the guardians and protectors of Parista, the sword that dwells within the Holy Sword. A position has been prepared for one of the apprentices in this chamber, and we will determine which of you standing before us is worthy of claiming this position. The majority of you lack the skill to be a worthy apprentice, let alone a Craft Lord. But all of you possess the gift of youth, and a few of you the potential that comes with it. We must harness that potential to protect Western. We must do whatever is needed to fortify the City of Swords. I should think a Craft Lord would know better than to have such a flawed opinion. How does he explain all the adults in this city who cannot craft a decent weapon? Who's that? I don't know if he's talented, but he sure doesn't lack confidence. The next Craft Lord should be strong and beautiful, just like me. That girl's almost as full of herself as that boy was. Hey, look at all these rewards! I'm guaranteed to win this tournament! How did that kid get into this tournament? He must be stronger than he looks. Enough! I can't be nervous. I have to keep my promise and win this tournament. To test your skills and to see which of you is worthy of becoming a Craft Lord, you are allowed to fight only with weapons that you have crafted yourself. A battle is won when your opponent yields to you or when their weapon breaks. Now remember this particular line because it will matter a lot later in the story to get some cool rewards. That sounds easy enough. I know I can craft a weapon strong enough to see me through. I'll prove to everyone in Western that I'm worthy of being the next Craft Lord. We will allow your masters to aid you in the forging of your weapons. We will also allow you to receive assistance during your battles, but only one partner is allowed to accompany you into combat. A partner? I bet he's referring to a guardian beast. I wonder how many of these people have one. All of you are hereby granted passage into the dungeon of the central tower. There you can collect materials with which you can craft your weapons. The person who possesses the key to the dungeon will bring one to each of you later on. The dungeon of the central tower leads to the shrine of Parista. I've heard stories of summoned creatures that were summoned to protect Parista and no longer listen to their masters. There are many dangers in this dungeon, placed there to ensure the safety of the great Parista. These dangers will not be lessened or removed for you. You will have to confront them and overcome them on your own. If you cannot defend yourself, you are not worthy of being in this tournament. As for who will fight in each round of the tournament, your opponent will be announced by the central tower before the start of your battle. So we won't know who we're fighting until the last minute. That seems like a strange way to arrange the tournament. You must always remember the Craft Knight's code. A sword is not strength, a sword is not skill, a sword is not fellowship. Let the code guide your efforts, they will be rewarded. Friendships will be forged in the heat of battle. When your skill is sharpest and your weapon is deadliest, you will be your own master. I sincerely hope that one of you will become our equal and join us as a craft lord. That is all. The ceremony is complete. So with that, I suppose we're going to end it off here. Sorry if it wasn't very, action filled, but like every RPG games, there are some tutorials, some ways to set the action, so I guess that's normal, but maybe not in the next part, but in part 3 we should have some fighting involved at least. So now I'm going to end this off here. I hope you liked the video. Give a like, a 5-star, or whatever YouTube will be using at the moment. And remember to subscribe if you like this. And remember that every bit counts, so thank you in advance, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!